welcome, I'm Rassi and today I'm going to show you all of my lucky Pokemon that I have gotten so far. Let's start off with this Venusaur. It has such a low IV and I already have two perfect IV Venusaurs, so I'm probably never going to power this one up, but it's good Pokemon to have. The next one is another Venusaur. This one has a little bit higher IV, 87, but same story here. Probably never going to power this one up. It has such a low CP, so even though it's a lucky Pokemon, it would cost me a tremendous amount of Stardust to power it up, so I will never power this one up. Then I have the Charizard. This again, not going to power this one up. It has a nice IV, but the CP is so low that it would cost me way too much, and I already have one perfect IV Charizard that I'm going to be powering up eventually. This one, by the way, was the starter Pokemon of one of my friends, so shout out to that one. Then this one, Squirtle, 84 IVs, so this one I will definitely one day power up, even though I have already 3 perfect IV Blastoises, but this is an event and community day Pokemon, so this is a really nice Pokemon to have as a fully powered up one. Let's move forward. Squirtle, 82 IVs. Not going to power this one up yet. I will have so much else to power up first, but eventually I might power this one up. Then the Summer Hat Pikachu, 82 IVs. I'll probably keep this Pikachu as a Pikachu. I'm not going to evolve it, but I might power it up to make it even more special. This one I really like, and I made so many trades to get this special event Pikachu as a lucky Pokemon. This is a cool one. Moving on, Alolan Raichu. This one I will eventually power up. It doesn't have the best IVs, but 84, that's like close enough. So I will power this one up. This is a very funny Pokemon. Crowley's, 76 IVs. Never going to power this one up. I have no use for it. I'm going to evolve it to get the lucky Pokemon Pokédex entry, but that's about it. Abra, 72 IV. This one will probably stay like this forever. I have already 3 perfect IV Alakazams, and 72 IVs it's just not that useful, even though it would be cheap to power up, but nevertheless. Alakazam, 91. This has such a high IV that I will probably power it up someday, but then again I have already those 3 perfect IV Alakazams, so it's not my first priority. Macho, 86 IV. This one I will definitely some point power up and evolve. You really don't never have enough Machamps. It's such a meta relevant Pokemon and a good one, and I only have like 1 perfect IV Machamp, So this will be someday be a great addition to my Pokémons. Another matchup. This one has such a low IV that this one isn't worth powering up. So this will stay like this forever. Matchup 82. This one I will power up. 82 isn't the best IV, but then again each matchup it's super useful. It will defeat almost anything and everything. So it's definitely a good one to power up. Another matchup 80 IV. Same story as the last one. I will power this one up because it's super useful. Geodude 80. I don't have any golems that are perfect IVs, so this one I will definitely power up. It has already a high CP and the IV isn't that bad. Golem is a super useful Pokemon and super meta relevant, so this one definitely gets a power up. Now I can see the scene. Okay, there we go. Golem 89 IV. This one I will power up. It has a high CP, nice IV, and meta relevant, super useful. Definitely going to be powering this one up. Another Golem 73 IV. Probably not going to do anything with this unless I have powered up everything else I have, and I don't think that day will never come because I have so many Pokemon that I need to power up, and this is just not on my first priorities. Alolan Grimer. I've always loved Mach as a Pokemon. It's one of my favorite ones. Hold on, let's evolve it. Let's evolve this because it's such a cool Pokemon. Why wouldn't I evolve it? And there we go. Alolan Mach as a lucky Pokemon. The IV 78. Not so good. CP, not so good. Not going to power this one up, but it's a hey. Alolan Pokemon as a lucky one. It's good Pokemon to have. Not super useful or anything. The next lucky Pokemon I have is Gengar or Gengar, whatever you call it. Its IVs are 78. I already have one perfect IV Gengar, but I could always use another one that is good. This isn't that good. So, and its CP is such a low, I would have to use so much Stardust on this, even though it's a lucky Pokemon. So this will have to wait, and I'm not really sure if I'm going to ever do anything with this. Rhyhorn 89 IV. I will do nothing with this. Its CP is so low. Even though it's a lucky one, again I would have to use tremendous amount of Stardust to power it up. So maybe someday. Oh, it's a Rhydon, not a Rhyhorn. Let me correct it. Sorry about that. I have already one perfect IV Rhydon, so I'm not in a hurry with this one. So I'll just let it be for now. Magmar, 88 IVs, fully powered up. This bad boy is ready for Magmortar in the next generation. This one is one of my favorites. and its evolution is going to be so awesome. So that's why I have already fully powered this up. And probably because of the Gen 4 leaks a few weeks back, I was so hyped about having Gen 4, so I powered this one up in the hype. Let's move forward. Gyarados 78 IV. It has a high CP, but the IVs aren't that great. I have 4 perfect IV Gyarados already, so this is again that kind of Pokemon that I'll probably hold on to and power it up if I don't have anything else to power up, which I don't think that day ever comes. Moving on, EV 73, and it's maxed out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one. There are so many evolutions that could be useful, and I don't have any clue about the future generations EV evolutions in Pokemon Go. Are they going to be good? What's their max EP? What and the movesets they are going to have and whatnot. So I'm just going to hold on for this now. And pretty much all of these EVs, as you can see, I have a bunch of these. This is 76, another 76, another 76, and a 73, and another 76. I think that's all of my lucky EVs. Oh, there's another one, 93. Again, not sure what I'm going to do with these EVs yet. Let's move on. Oh, Jolteon 87 IV. This my best Jolteon. I will probably power this one up. It's not my first prize, but I will eventually do the power-ups for this. I like electric Pokemon. I like how quick they attack in gym battles, and they aren't perhaps that useful as the other types, but hey, I like this one, and I like electric Pokemon, so I will eventually power this one up. The next one is a Flareon, 87 IVs, and as you can see, it's fully powered up. So it's finished, it's ready to go. Snorlax 91 IV, fully powered up, over 3000 CP. This one is my highest and best Snorlax that I have. It's a great Pokemon, useful for anything, as a gym defender, as an attacker, anything. It's super useful, meta relevant. Nice Pokemon to have with such a good IV, and as you can see, I didn't pay that much to power this one up, so why not? Next I have Dratini, 89 IV. Its IV is good. I will definitely power this one up when I have enough Stardust and enough Dratini candy, but I have 4 perfect IV Dragonites that are already fully powered up, so this one has to wait, but definitely someday this one will get a power up. Next one I have is another Dratini, 78 IV. Not going to do anything with this, as I had already the perfect IV once and the other one which was better IV. So this one, sorry pal, you're going to stay like that forever. This another Dratini. Higher IVs than the last one. This one will get power up someday, not soon, because Dratini candies I don't have enough. Gen 2 Meganium 91 IV. Chikorita and the whole its evolution line isn't that important, but it's a starter Pokemon, so I think I'll eventually power this one up. Not sure when though. This is actually my best Meganium that I even have, so definitely this one will get power up someday, but not soon. Pichu 84 IVs. This one will stay like this forever. If I have the Stardust someday, I will probably power it up, but I'm not going to evolve it to Pikachu, as I already had that summer had Pikachu as a lucky Pokemon, so this one can stay like this forever. Politoed 71. I have one perfect IV Politoed already, so because this one has such a low IV and it's not that useful Pokemon, I will probably keep this one like this forever. But it's a funny Pokemon still. I will look at it bounce. Papa! Papa! Okay, moving on. Janma 89. Its CP is so low, it's going to cost me a tremendous amount of Stardust, but I like Yanmega, which is its evolution in Gen 4. So I'm not really sure. I have like higher CP Janma that has 91 IV, so I'm not sure if I need to calculate which one of these will cost me more Stardust to power up and then evolve the other one. Umbreon 78. Probably going to leave this like this. The IVs aren't that great, the Pokemon isn't that great, and the CP is low, its max CP is low, it's not that useful, it's not meta relevant. This one will stay like this. Lucky Shiny Murkrow. Its IVs are 71, not that good, but then again it's lucky, it's shiny, and it's going to have an evolution in the next generation, so this one I will definitely evolve and power up to the max, because hey, it's a shiny. So yeah, this one gets an power up. Unknown 82 IVs. This unknown letter U. I'll probably power this up just for the lols and trolling. Everyone knows this isn't useful for anything except then, trolling, putting it to gyms and letting people see that you have a over 1000 CP unknown. That's cool. So yeah, this one will get a power up just for the lols. Moving on, Steelix 84 IV. I have one perfect IV Steelix already. I haven't powered it up, so I'll power that one first, and then I'll power this one too, because Steelix is such a cool Pokemon. It's a fun to battle with. It looks awesome in the gym battles, so I'll definitely power this one up. Tyrogue 92. So this one is also a cool Pokemon. It looks so funny in the gym, but also this one I will definitely someday power up. It's really not that useful for anything, but as a max CP fully powered up, it's going to be a fun one to use or put in the gyms. So I'll definitely power this one up someday. Moving on, Elegid 84. Now, I'm not really that sure that if the Electivire is going to be that good in the next generation. I have already a 98 almost perfect Electabuzz waiting for Gen 4. So I'm not really sure if I'm ever going to evolve this or do anything with this. It really depends on how good the Electivire is going to be. If it's good, then I will definitely power this one up and evolve it. But if it's not good, then this Elegid will stay as a kid forever. I guess he will be forever young. Blissey 93 IV. Definitely going to power this one up. It's going to piss so many people off when I put this bad boy or bad girl or bad mama or whatever this is to the gyms. Blissies are so freaking annoying. So yeah, going to power this up just to annoy people. Moving on, Tyranitar 89 IV. I have only one perfect IV Tyranitar, so this one I will power up. Definitely. Tyranitars are super useful. They are meta relevant. They are good for a lot of things in this game. So this one is getting a full power up someday. Boom! Shiny Lucky Ho-Oh. Of course, I'm going to power this one up. This is my best lucky Pokemon, and it's a shiny Pokemon, and it's also a legendary Pokemon. This one will get a power up for sure. I'll just need to collect some rare candies and more Stardust, but this powering this up is going to be one of my highest priorities. This is such a cool Pokemon, and the thing that it's lucky is going to cost me a lot less Stardust to fully power up, and its CP is going to be, I think it's going to be over 3,000, perhaps 3,200, something like that. Anyways, going to power this one up. Swampert 82 IVs. This is my best Swampert currently, so I will definitely power this one up someday. In the current metagame, this Pokemon isn't that useful, but it might change in the future if they decide to change the battle system when the PvP comes. So yeah, I will power this one up just in case. And another Swampert 84 IV, a low CP. Not going to power this one up. It would cost me way too much Stardust for powering up a Pokemon that isn't that useful, so I have more higher priorities. So this one will probably stay like this forever. Gardevoir 82 IVs. I have a perfect IV Gardevoir that I'm going to power up first. If I haven't already done that. Have I done that? I'm not sure, I have to check. But anyways, this will eventually get a power up. I like Gardevoir, it's a cool Pokemon. It's such a badass looking. and this one having such a high IV that this one is definitely going to get a power up. Hariyama, 96 IV. It has a low CP, but the IV is so good and it's a lucky one, so this one I will definitely power up. Hariyama is a nice alternative to Machamp, so yeah, that's why I'm going to power this one up. Aron, 76. It has a high CP, but I'll probably never going to power this one up, and here you can see why. Akron, 84. I'm going to power this one up. This Pokemon will chew your Tyranitas like butter, if that is even a saying, chewing butter. Anyways, definitely going to power this one up. It's super useful. People are putting Tyranitas in all of their games, so this one will have easy time taking all those gyms for you. And also this one was 84 IV. Here's another one with 89 IV. Going to power this one up to 96 IV. Definitely going to power this one up. 84 IV. Going to power this one up also. And then I think this is the last one. And I forgot to mention, I already have one perfect IV Akron already, which I will power up first and then eventually power these all up. This one has 76 IV, so this one will probably not get an power up. The IV isn't that great, and I already had the perfect one and the other Akrons that you saw just there that are way better than this. So yeah, if I ever have the Stardust to spend, I will then perhaps max this one out, but for now this one will stay like this. Moving on, Phoebus, 83 IV. This is my highest IV Phoebus or Melodic that I have, so someday I will evolve this one and power this one up. I like my logic. I like how they did the evolution on this one, that you need to walk with it before you can evolve it. I think it's a good system, so you can just stand in a nest and catch Pokemon and then evolve it. You need to actually move with this one. It's a great mechanic, forcing you to move. So yeah, I will power this one up someday. Chimecho, whatever. 89 IV. This is the rarest Pokemon in the game currently as a wild spawn. It's so much rarer than Tyrant. I have only seen one in the wild, and I got it, and then I made the trade and I got another lucky Pokemon, and this as a lucky Pokemon is in my opinion the most rare Pokemon there can be, if you don't count the Pokemons that are only raid exclusive or some event Pokemons or community day or legacy movesets, or if you just count the wild spawns, this one is the rarest. So yeah, I'm going to definitely power this one up someday. Not my first priorities, but still a high priority. Then I have Bacon, 91 IV. As you can see, I need to collect more candies, but definitely going to evolve and power this one up fully, as I don't have a perfect IV Bacon or Sheldon or Salamence, so this one will get evolutions and power up. And that's all. Thanks for watching.